that's right, we just talk about the games we love and how fun it is to hoard them, collect them. Now, with that said, let's get ready for the show. On today's episode, this show is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. That's right, Summoner. And the picture you're looking at here now. I said to my kids, hey, who needs the Disney Plus service or Netflix when the PlayStation 2 graphics are fire? And then my daughter said, that's the deadest person I ever saw. He done got sunked. That's how this episode starts, with a little bit of a story, guys. Well, you know, back in the day, they had to do the best they could to convey the messages on screen, right? They couldn't strictly rely just on awesome graphics because they had limitations, right? This was the best of the time, but they also had limitations. Making a body look dehydrated like this and sunk in into the ground would let you know right away that this one had gone by, right? And this is actually, Summoner is a launch title for the PS2, I believe. It's a role-playing game, right? Let me go to the wiki here real quick. It's developed by Volition and published by THQ. Yeah, that's right. It was a launch title for the PlayStation 2 back in 2000. And they also ported this to Microsoft Windows and Mac OS the following year, so you can look for it there. And this is pretty much a game where the main character, Joseph, can assemble a team of compatriots and summon powerful monsters. The game has a world map, involved storyline, and a unique hybrid combat system that I have to say I had to get used to a little bit, you know. But it was really quick. I'm talking about, 5-10 minutes, and then I got the hang of it. And then I started enjoying the game. You know, when you think about it, there's plenty of games out there that you like that other people don't like, and there's games that other people like that you don't like. And that's one of the great things about going back in time and exploring these games that I add to my collection, you know. I didn't know anything of this game. Sometimes I pick up games like this one strictly on price and cover, and I do that on purpose, you know, because I like the old days where you're kind of guessing, you know. But the guesses are a lot easier when the game is $7 than back in the day when you had to pay $40, $50 for a game, and you might be stuck with a dud, right? But that's just the way the cookie crumbles. And we started talking about this specifically because they were talking about Disney Plus and Netflix and the things that we're watching on there. And myself, I can't. I had to cancel it. I had to cancel both services because I don't have time. After a long day of work, I come home and maybe watch a little bit of YouTube for some informative content. Then I go and look at my stocks, see what I'm doing for the next day, if I need to make any trades, whatever. And then I play. That's pretty much the bulk of my day. And I grind, because right now I'm, getting ready to travel in the future. I'm in building mode. I don't really want to spend money on things that I'm not going to enjoy, right? And at this point, paying for those services would just be a waste of money. And I told them, who needs this? Who needs Disney Plus and Netflix when the PS2 graphics are fire? And it's just another way I enjoy games, looking back at them, looking at the evolution. I've told you guys before. But just, going in there and going through the steps from picking out a game, from not knowing what it is, to sitting down and playing it, and just maybe even playing those first few minutes. It just really brings me a lot of joy and calm, and it's what I like to do. And if I had the choice between doing that, or watching Netflix or whatever on screen, I'd rather do that, at least for this moment. That's what I'm focused on. And I'm glad I found this game, because it's really charming. I like how it started. I like learning about the new combat system and just going back and playing these games that I never got a chance to play when they first came out on the original systems. To me, I'm telling you, there's nothing better. It's just rediscovering these old memories, these old memories that we had of games that we looked maybe in magazines and we never got to play. And that's what I'm doing here. And hopefully I'm introducing, new things to different people and maybe give an idea whether or not it's for you. But that's the reason that I, put the intros at the end, because the intros really lay out the storyline, maybe a little bit of gameplay, and what the game is about. So that's what I'm going to do here. All right, humans, remember, never ever be afraid to be happy. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That really helps out the channel. And I will catch you on the next one. Take care. New videos every Monday and Sunday. Thank you for joining me on another episode of the Gen X Gamer. Remember to like and subscribe, click that notification bell, and remember, never ever be afraid to be happy. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.
The year was 596 Vorno Mediva. 300 years after the Medivan conquest, 1,000 years after the fall of Ikemos, and 12,000 years after the Third Arenegeth and the death of Urath, god of the Sudani. Murad the Usurper, Emperor of Orenia, a realm far to the north across the sea, invaded the shores of the Kingdom of Mediva. Led by the infamous Four Riders, Murad's soldiers laid waste to the villages along the Dahu River. One night, they came to Masad. The soldiers were looking for a boy with a mark on his hand. The mark of the Summoner.